Trigger warning or content warning. This is a story about sexual abuse, about suicide attempts, and PTSD. It's also a story about healing, hope, courage, the criminal justice system, and the power of assist dogs.
I don't even know what triggered that panic attack or what happened in the moments leading up to my suicide attempt. I just remember feeling like I had had enough.
I remember meeting Sam for the first time and seeing a woman that was trembling, that was shaking, and that was scared and upset. I knew that she was fragile, that she was going through an enormous amount of just psychological, emotional, and physical pain.
I don't leave the house much alone. I also struggle with tremors, and I lose feeling in my fingers.
This is someone who was living in my home and who physically struggled to feed herself.
I've struggled with suicidal ideation since I was 8. Because of years of sexual abuse by a family member, I thought it would just be easier, again, for everyone else and for myself, if I didn't exist. I knew that I needed a certified medical alert service dog to be by my side so that I could be out in public and live my life. For 3 months, I lived in North Carolina on the Addie's Way campus. I call it Life Boot Camp with Dogs. What I appreciate and what I cherish about Pause for People is that it wasn't just a program where they gave you a service dog that was fully trained. They really cared about me as a client from beginning to end. They got to know what my struggles were. They forced me to get out of bed every day, and they allowed me the opportunity to reintegrate into the world. I didn't have Brooks initially when I first reported in 2019, and I didn't have her for the first few years of the court process, and it was hell. It's a scary place. You go in the same entrance as the defendants, and you have to go through security like at the airport, except you're not getting on a flight to go on a vacation. You're going into a courtroom to face the perpetrator. I didn't know if I would be able to make it out of the criminal justice process. And I didn't know if I would make it out alive over those first few years. And then I met Brooks. She made everything not only easier, but more fun and full of joy. She made going through security a whole experience of laughing with the security guards. All of my fears and all of my anxiety and my attention went towards this beautiful, fun-loving girl.
Brooks changed so much for Sam, especially how she was able to navigate her days in court.
What I noticed from Sam when Brooks came in, she was more communicative. Her leg didn't go up and down like it once did. She was able to make eye contact with me. I noticed just in her physical demeanor, the way she conducted herself, a different Sam.
There definitely was a stark change in Sam's overall, I think, well-being once Brooks came into the picture.
The Pause for People service dogs They are very different from your typical emotional support animals. She's my medical device. She'll nudge my leg and alert me if someone's approaching me, so that helped make me feel a lot more comfortable with people surrounding me. She also is trained to retrieve my medication, so in times of panic or dissociation, I can tell her, get Stanley, which is my command for her to get my medicine bag, and she knows to drop everything, get my bag, and no one gets in her way or mine.
Good girl. Thank you.
She anchors to my anxiety similar to what she's doing right now. She'll put all her body weight on my legs, on my feet, so that I'm not a nervous, shaking wreck. Pause for people. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a family member who has changed my life and continues to change my life every day. Thank you for all of the work and the time and energy that you have all spent and continue to spend on training the dogs and supporting your clients from beginning to end. I know how much work you all put in to make this possible, and I'm forever grateful.
For more information about Pause for People, please visit pauseforpeople.org.